Good morning, everybody. Mark, aka the Ministry Dude, coming to you live on this ninth day of March 2025. I almost said third day because it says 3-9 down here. Got me kind of tripped up a little bit. Don't forget, before we go any further, get your heart checked. It's very important. This thing, these heart attacks and like that, them things can sneak up on you. I wasn't expecting it. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. I know your body gives you little signs. You just got to pay attention to them. I was noticing that, walking up hills, I'd get winded easy. I had a little bit of pain in my chest every once in a while, dizzy. And I thought it was just because I was blonde that I was getting dizzy, but I guess that wasn't the case, right, dear? Because we're both blondes. Me and my wife are both blondes. We're naturally born blondes. Right, dear? Not speaking, huh? She was even born not talking, too. Boy, I wish that was the case. But, but I'm glad I got someone to talk to anyways. She don't listen very good, but she talks a lot. She's a good listener. See that? You can even hardly hear her. You can hear the dog over there chewing on his bone more than you can hear her. Right, Chewy and Molly? Dogs over there having their morning bone chewing session. I, I left a link to a copy of our book, Heart Healthy Christian Weight Management Guide. I think it's like $6 or $7. It's pretty cheap. Pick up a copy. It's pretty good reading, if I do say so myself. I revised it a little bit because, when I first wrote it, I was kind of heavy into the keto diet, but I just don't think the keto diet's as healthy as, even Jillian Michaels says, the guru of weight loss, says that the keto diet is not a good diet. And, it restricts too much. So what we're following a heart healthy diet, kind of like a Mediterranean style diet, cut back on the red meats. Domino's pizza, boy, that one never really killed me. The Domino's pizza because I love Domino's pizza. Ice cream, you know, I mean, you can have a little bit of it, but it's just like if you're an alcoholic, you can't go into a bar and sit there and drink a Coke because it just don't work. Let me tell you. I know I was an alcoholic at one time, and I'll tell you, you just can't do it because you go sit in a bar talking with people, and next thing you know, yeah, give me a drink, will you? Yeah, give me a Budweiser, not a Bud Light, just a Budweiser, Michelob, stuff like that. You can't do it. So don't tempt yourself. When you go to the grocery store, buy good healthy. We eat a lot of grapes now, blueberries, strawberries, apples, chicken, turkey. We do have once a week we'll allow ourselves a steak, or we'd have roast beef too. Make She made a beef stew the other day. It was really good. Some of the stuff she comes up with, I don't know where she gets these recipes from, but man, I'll tell you, they're awesome. And if you pick up a copy of our book, you sign up for our list, I'll send you a copy of some of the recipes that we got. They're really good recipes. Just when you click into my website, just send me an email or a smoke signal or something. Let me know that you're interested. We'll help you right out. Well, let's get started with our reading today, shall we? Let me find it here. My mouse is hiding on me. March 9th, Leviticus, ceremonial law, sins requiring a sin offering. 5:1. Examples of sins covered under this provision are given with additional instructions. This should not be considered an exhaustive list, however. Having information of another's harmful oath and not divulging that knowledge appropriately was sin. Application of this principle in our time would be similar to having knowledge of another's dishonesty in the workplace and remaining silent about it. That would be a sin. And it's like at work, you don't want to get your coworker in trouble, but they're doing something dishonest. It's kind of like, what do you do? Do you tell on them, or do you just keep it to yourself and overlook it? Or you confront them and say, hey, I saw you do that. You put that back or something. If you don't put that back, I'm going to turn you in, okay? And don't do it again. Give them a pre-warning. Give them a chance, anyways, to make it right. Leviticus 5:8. Wringing the head of a dove or pigeon seems to be a very violent procedure. The question might be asked, how could a God of love institute such a procedure? The author believes our Lord did this in order to impress upon the offender the seriousness of sin. Anyone with a tender heart would surely get the message. Leviticus 11:2. Ceremonial law, permitted and restricted diet. This section is going to be very specific in regards to clean and unclean sources of diet. This goes along with eating good and clean foods, eating healthy. There may be health reasons behind some of these choices. However, the author thinks that the overriding issue involved is one of self-discipline. Some of these food sources were very yummy, as a modern reader may have found out. To keep from eating them simply because God said so involves self-discipline, which is a very good thing. Actually, all consecrated Christians have found that self-discipline is fundamental in the element of spiritual growth. Without it, growth is not going to occur. It's just like eating today. You go out to eat in a restaurant, you eat all this stuff, or you go to McDonald's. The food is... There's certain things on the menu you can have, like when we used to order burger without a bun and just meat and cheese and maybe some mustard, because you can't have ketchup because it's got too much sugar in it. And you can't have this and you can't have that. But if you go to the store, you take one day out a week, cook your own meals. You go down to, we go down to Sam's Club. We'll buy stuff that we need in bulk. It saves you money. You take one day out of the week, or 3 or 4 hours out of the week. You prep the food, you freeze it, and then you can microwave it, or you can cook something in the pressure cooker or the crock pot during the day, and then when you get home at night, just serve the meal. It's a whole lot healthier for you, and it's better than eating out, and it actually saves you more time, really. People just don't, everything's go, go, go these days. Everything's hurry, 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 but, slow down. Take the time. Chew your food. Here's something from Matthew 15:38. We're going to conclude with this one. Jesus gave teachings about the bread of life after the feeding of the 5,000, but uttered not a word here. And why did he do this? This miracle takes place in the Decapolis, which was a Gentile region of 10 cities. These Gentiles would not have understood a message based upon the manna of the Old Testament. Adrian P. Rogers said, here's what we're going to conclude with right here. Here's a saying that some of you might have heard before. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Well, I've heard that one before. Have you, dear? Yes. Adrian P. Rogers said that. Well, thanks for watching and listening, everybody, today. We're going to conclude with that. And we want to thank you for listening to us and watching us. And don't forget to click the links next to the video. Check out our Through the Bible. Check out our Christian weight loss book. And we hope you all have a blessed day. If you have any questions, just get in contact with us. Send us an IM or something. We'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you.